At the Great Wall of China, Jim Spear and Liang Tang are running a lodge, an American man and a Chinese woman, both a couple and business partners who found a way to make their marriage last for 30 years.
Keep the lines of communication flowing. We talk all the time.
We talk every day. It's like talk me to death.
That's exactly why Chinese Vice President Xi Jinping is in America, to keep the two most important economies talking. You could say China and the U.S. are in some ways like an old married couple, permanently hitched since the early days of Spear and Tang's relationship. Over the past 3 decades, the two countries have depended on each other. China relies on the U.S. to set up factories and create jobs, while the U.S. imports low-priced goods for American consumers and needs China to invest in its massive pool of government debt. But just like other long-time relationships, Beijing and Washington have their marital spats.
So do you guys ever get into fights?
Every day.
See, she says the same thing I say.
Day without a fight is not a normal day.
I don't fight, Liang fights.
The two nations have quarreled over everything from trade, China's currency, and human rights. And with China growing in power, tempers are flaring over other global issues, like the U.S.'s growing security presence in the South China Sea. Many of these issues will likely still be on the agenda later this year, when Xi is expected to take office as the next president of China. Chinese officials say that Washington and Beijing suffer from a trust deficit. They hope that Xi's visit will help bridge the divide. During Xi's trip, both sides are getting a fresh view of their partner and a chance to reset the tone of an ever-evolving affair.
After 30 years, maybe I'm finally learning to shut up and give her some space for a few minutes. It's important to learn to count to 10 and to think things through and to pick the battles that are worth it.
Not such a bad idea for any couple celebrating 30 years of marriage. Eunice Yoon, CNN, Beijing.